Greetings once more, folks. Amazing Gamer111 here. So we've talked about my top 10 favourite shows from my childhood and how attached I either was or still am to them, and the sweet memories I have from watching them in my youth. Then I began to wonder, hey wait a second, I was still a gamer back then as much as I am now, and I still remember all the games I had fun with as a kid, so I decided to make one last top 10 list to show off what were my favourite games from childhood. Please note that none of the Five Nights at Freddy's games will be on this list, since the first game launched when I had just become a teenager, and Banjo-Kazooie or Tooie or Conker will not be on this list either, since I didn't have an N64 as a kid. I just binge watched Nintendo Capri Sun's LPs of those games. I never got a chance to play them. With that said, let's get started. Number 10. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Though I enjoyed playing this game either alone or with my family, I'd find myself getting a little bored after 20 minutes of gameplay, as I'm not a big fan of the Olympics, and more often than not this game would be at the bottom of my pile of games. But the swimming game and dueling game always managed to pull me back in. They were always my favourites. But even back then, I knew these Mario and Sonic Olympic games were just made to get some extra money without having to think of original material. Oh well, still fun nonetheless. Number 9. LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Having only seen 2 or 3 Star Wars films before playing this, it definitely inspired me to watch more. I'm no major Star Wars fan, but holy hell, this is the greatest Star Wars game there is. And nothing felt more amazing than booting up the game and listening to that canteen music on the way to a level. All 6 movies to be played through in LEGO form, Attack of the Clones being my favourite, both the movie and in the game. It's just a shame that other Star Wars LEGO games aren't as memorable or nostalgic. But that's not to say this game was better than other LEGO games by far. But I think both of my brothers will agree with me here when I say this is indeed one of the best LEGO games of all time. And while we're still on the topic of LEGO, Number 8. LEGO Batman 2 DC Superheroes Unite. The first LEGO Batman game was great and all, sure, but this sequel improved on the world of Batman in many ways. First off, we have voice acting that's actually amazing, and I prefer these voices compared to the new ones for different actors. This game was also my first introduction to Superman, Green Lantern, Flash, and plenty of other DC characters, and they were very welcome to my little mind when I first played. The free play was incredible, especially after beating story mode, as there was so much stuff to do. Finding and buying characters, completing side quests, parkour, secret areas, animal riding, this game had it all. Truly one for the history books. Me and my older brother would sometimes make little stories out of all the characters we play as. Those were the days. Number 7. Mario Kart Wii. Challenge me to a game of Mario Kart Wii, I will thrash you, I'm not even kidding. Growing up, I was the god of this game in the family. And this was even well known at school, as I heard people talking about how good I was. I guess that's when my huge ego was born. And best of all, I'd never take second place for an answer. I'd restart the cup over and over and over till I got first place in all 4 races. I had to get 60 points at the end of the Grand Prix or it was a hard reset. Not that I minded. Unlocking characters always gave me a great feeling of accomplishment. Beating time trials was epic, and I never needed to cheat my way through the maps by accessing glitches. Mostly because I never figured out how. And coin runners with my brother was always a blast. I'd never be a better player at any other Mario Kart game. And no matter how long I am separated from Mario Kart Wii, I will always find a way to destroy an opponent in a race. Number 6. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Another favourite among the Mario games, unless I smack a Bowser spot in those Mushroom House minigames. Oh god, this is the Sonic drowning music times 1,000! But I'd always feel better after throwing my younger brother into a death pit. Also, the only world I ever collected all of those star coins for is World 1. Guess I wasn't as good as this game as I thought. Those cannons that blast you to worlds that come much later, though I didn't use much, were an awesome addition to the game. And weren't all that easy to find as well, so I guess that's a bonus. The final boss is an absolute heart pounder. I never really cared for World 9, since after I defeated the final boss, I don't want to do work anymore. Does a hero want to go back to work right after defeating a super strong bad guy? I didn't think so. A fun 1 to 4 player experience with plenty of super epic new costumes for the Mario universe. A cult classic indeed. Number 5. Doctor Who The Adventure Games. Yeah, I'll bet no one saw this one coming. Not many people know this about me, but I'm a massive fan of Doctor Who. And no, not because of MLP, I joined the Doctor Who fanbase way before becoming a brony. Matt Smith, to me, was, is, and always will be the best Doctor ever. Don't at me. And during his time as the 11th Doctor, a game containing 4 playable stories was released about the Daleks, Cybermen, TARDIS, and the Vashta. Voice acting was provided by the actual actors of the characters from the show, which was awesome. The animation, though now looks like crap, looked pretty good back then. Unfortunately, Doctor Who The Adventure games are no longer available to the public since they were taken off of Steam. Without an explanation. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me either. And though there are alternative links to download the games, I am not willing to take such a risk of getting a virus on my computer, thank you very much. I'll just stick with my memories of these games. After all, there are plenty of walkthroughs of this game on YouTube. Definitely my favourite PC game from my childhood. Number 4, Mario Party 8. That's right, I didn't mistake the number. Mario Party 8 is honestly my favourite non-platformer Mario game. Why? Because of the creative ideas of the shops, characters, replay value, and best of all, the maps. Oh my god. Koopa's Tycoon Town, buying your own hotels to get stars. Oh my god. Screw school. This is the best way to teach kids about how to make investments. Whenever I'm stuck at somebody's house and they have a Nintendo Wii with this game, I will refuse to leave until playing a round or two of Koopa's Tycoon Town. It's just a shame that they don't give the new Mario Party games the Mario Kart treatment, where they take old maps and recreate them for new games. This will always be my all-time favourite family game. Also the host, best character, love his design, and that laugh. Perfect. Number 3, My Sims. Screw Animal Crossing, My Sims is where it's at. This is honestly the first time I ever came across a game where I wasn't given a set path of stuff to do. You can honestly do whatever, whenever, in My Sims, and most of the time, I was inviting people over to my house, using a metal detector to look for treasure, and exploring edges of the map to see what mysteries I could uncover. At nighttime though, this always felt like an entirely different game. What was cool is that during the day everyone's out and about doing their own thing, and at night, it feels like the whole town just turned into a Fallout and you're the only person left. Oh, and best part about this game, even when you're given a job to do, you don't have to take care of it immediately. You could just do something else in the meantime and come back to it later. I wish this game was on the Switch because I'd buy it the first day of release if it was. Take the hint, Nintendo. Take the hint. Number 2, SpongeBob SquarePants, Creature from the Krusty Krab. Think this game sucks, Battle from Bikini Bottom fans? How about this? Your game is overrated. Yeah, I said that. Creature from the Krusty Krab is the grimmest SpongeBob SquarePants has ever gotten. Sure, you could play through the wacky dreams of SpongeBob, Patrick, and Plankton, but by the end of the game, the 3 of them are competing in a race to awaken from what is now a waking nightmare realm. Seriously, it's not just implied, it's literally said.
The real prize is escaping from this bad dream, and that's a prize that money can't buy.
Freaky stuff. But this is what I love about it. The gameplay was so much fun to experience. Hell, I played more of this game than actually watching the show. And when seeing the ending for this game the first time, I crapped myself in shock. I'm not kidding. SpongeBob is straight up eaten alive by an Alaskan bollworm that charges through his house. Not even part of a joke. The music portrays it as a dark moment. I wish more SpongeBob games were like this and this game didn't get the hate it gets. All in all, a fun, twisted, and insanely wacky platformer. Definitely worth a remake for the PS5. And now for my number 1 spot, drumroll please, Super Mario Galaxy. That's right, not Super Mario Galaxy 2, just the first one. In my opinion, number 2 was too easy and didn't bring anything new to the table that we haven't seen before, in my opinion. Yes, I just called Super Mario Galaxy 2 easy and average. Deal with it. This is my all-time favourite game, and nothing is ever going to change that despite what I said in my Conquer LP. Like, it's not even debatable. Super Mario Galaxy is the best game of all time in my eyes, both from childhood and present day. The opening of the game had me on the edge of my seat, and the stakes had never been higher. I mean, Bowser uses his airships to not only kidnap Peach, but carry her up into space with the help of a UFO. What? A UFO? Where did Bowser get a UFO from? How much money would that have cost him? And nearly kills Mario when he's blasted off into the cold depths of space. Had Mario not been taken up to space with the castle, he would have automatically lost. And Bowser, with his newfound power, plans to create his very own galaxy in the center of the universe. That's pretty tense for a kid's game. Even when Mario won, the universe almost got destroyed. What happened in the sequel when Bowser was defeated? He turned small. Wow, clearly Super Mario Galaxy 2 is the superior game. Not to mention his level was not nearly as exciting and dangerous as it was the first time. And if I had to decide what galaxy would be my favorite, it would have to be Battle Rock. The music is amazing in there. The music in this game overall is fantastic, like holy balls. I didn't even beat this game since recently when I got enough courage to beat that one purple coin challenge that I've been trying to beat since I was 12. 12! I beat Super Mario Galaxy 2 in like a week, no trouble. Took me almost 10 years to beat the first one, and I had tons of fun doing so. Super Mario Galaxy has given me such nostalgic memories, and I even still have a copy of the game. I plan to get a Nintendo Wii as well so I can play it again. Best game. 100% perfect. So thanks for everything, Super Mario Galaxy. You are the best. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to prepare for the civil war that will be thrusted upon me in my comments section by the Galaxy 2 fanboys. So I'll bid you all farewell and get ready to be blasted down by some people who can't handle others' opinions. So long, folks, and thanks for watching. Bye!